Hey soccer fans, welcome to our first edition of WSST. I'm Craig and beside me is
Joe.
And we're actually going to go over Warriors and Spartans soccer tonight. We're going to highlight two of the hottest soccer teams in Parma Rec soccer today. And up first, we're going to talk a little bit about the Warriors. The Warriors are actually coming back for their fourth season.
Well, why don't you give us a little history on what's going on with the Warriors?
Little history is, we're looking at 2010 and a little further back. We actually started in 2008. A lot of the players on the team are still with the team since then. Last year we had an interesting season. We played some more experienced teams. Our player Mackenzie Buttry became our all-time leading scorer last season, which is pretty exciting. So we're actually going to be featuring her a little later today. And we're actually going to have a couple key losses this year. Maggie Thompson and Gina Marzano are both moving up to Division 5 this season. So that's some key losses for us because both of them actually stepped up to the plate quite a lot last season. But we do have a lot of good additions this year. Some new players, new faces I've never even seen, so we're pretty excited about that.
When you starting off?
We're actually going to start practicing the first week of April, so we're getting ready. Our first game is going to be April 16th.
Oh,
so the girls, it's right
around
the corner. It's right around the corner. So looking at 2011, we're actually hoping that we're gonna maybe get that championship this year. Last year, I was actually honored to get Coach of the Year, which I thank everybody for those nominations. It was a good honor. I got to go down to Parma City Hall. Mayor Dean DePiero presented me with a proclamation.
Nice. I did see the pictures of that.
That's correct. I have that hanging proudly in my house right now. So, and of course, with the Warriors, we're going to be really hitting hard on practice. Right now we're talking about 4 years, a lot of veterans on the team, a lot of veterans. We're able to actually keep the core team from 2010 together to come back to 2011, which was really important.
Okay. Yeah, that helps when you have everybody knows each other and knows how to play off each other.
It definitely does. And also this year, there's going to be a weekly competition coming up on week 4. It's Spirit Week. So obviously a lot of the Spartans and Warriors fans are going to have their Warriors gear on. And you'll be getting yours.
Okay. All right. Excellent.
And there might actually be some WSST gear coming up down the line too as we start getting rolling with the season here.
Nice.
So stay tuned. Actually coming up next, we're going to do our Warriors Player Spotlight, which is going to be on Mackenzie Buttry this week. So let's go. Hey everyone, welcome to this week's Player Spotlight. I'm here with Mackenzie. Mackenzie's been with us for going on to 3 years now. And what position do you normally play?
Forward.
She's always on forward. And who was the leading scorer last year?
Me.
That's right. Mackenzie's actually been the leading scorer now for 2 years straight, so that's a pretty big achievement for her. When you're playing soccer with us, with your other team members and everything, how do you like it?
I like it a lot.
Does everybody work well with you?
Yeah, especially Rebecca.
Especially Rebecca, huh? All right, so now we know Mackenzie. Rebecca, you're her favorite player. So.
And Brittany.
And Brittany, okay. Brittany is behind the camera right now. That's probably why she said that. But when you're playing soccer, like how many years did you play before you were even with us?
Maybe I think when I was 5, I started.
Really?
Yeah.
What team were you with the year before you started with us?
Oh, I was with.
You were playing with Caitlin, I think, right?
Yeah.
Caitlin
Al
and
was my
somebody
coach.
else, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Al was your coach. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we know that you play soccer and everything. We know you love soccer, but when Mackenzie is not playing soccer, what does Mackenzie like to do?
Play soccer.
Play soccer. What do you do aside from soccer? Do you have any little hobbies or anything you do? Like when it's snowing outside or it's raining outside and there's no practices, it's that time of the year when Christmas comes around when we're not doing anything. What do you do?
Play in the snow.
You play in the snow. Hardcore soccer player.
Oh, we.
Okay, so you're a Nintendo Wii player. What's your favorite game?
I like Wipeout.
Wipeout. Do you play soccer on the Wii too?
I just have this one game on Wii Fit, and it's you headbutt the.
You headbutt the. I know the game. I know the game really well. So if there's any tips that you can give to everybody who's watching right now on how to be a better soccer player as a forward, what would you tell them that they should practice hard on?
Passing.
Passing is key, and probably dribbling too, right?
Yeah, and staying spread out.
And staying spread out. Definitely staying spread out. See, you're learning. All right, everyone. Well, I'm Craig, and again, this is Mackenzie, and this has been this week's Warriors Player of the Week.
Woo.
All right, you got it. And we're back. Welcome back, everybody. Again, I'm Craig. This is Joe. One thing I did forget to mention this season is that the competition with the Spirit Gear gains any team that can win the Spirit Week actually gets to use the Nike fields for practice, which is pretty neat. That's up at James Day Park. So
those are very nice fields.
That's very nice.
Practice fields, yes.
So let's move on to some Spartans news. We got our brand new Division III boys team, the Spartans.
Uh-oh.
That's right. We've got 4 players that are next generation players from the Warriors. That would be Brittany's brother, Corey.
Okay.
Caitlin's brother, Andrew. And we've also got Rebecca's brother, Danny. And we've also got Madison and Maggie's younger brother, Gage. So they're all actually coming in. So we've got some familiar names.
Yep.
And we're also adding a whole lot of new names. We've got a roster of about 15 boys. So this is going to be a big team. We'll be playing 8v8. A lot of them are coming up from Division II. So it's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but we could definitely overcome. And that kind of reminds me, do you want to know how I created the Spartans?
Yeah, tell me how you created it.
Well, let's do a dramatic recreation. Here we go.
Hey, Dad!
Yes, Corey.
Will you be my soccer coach?
I'd be happy to, Corey.
Yippee!
And we're back! Welcome back, everybody. I hope you really like to see how the Spartans were created there. I know Corey will enjoy that one.
Yeah, I think that was a good recreation.
I think so,
I think
yeah.
that was very...
And that's really how it happened. That's the funny part.
I know.
Although Corey didn't have as much facial hair.
That is true.
That's true.
That is true. He shaved first.
That's right. So looking at this season, 2011, this will be Division III again. We mentioned that earlier. So we're going to actually be having a few guests actually to some of our practices too. This actually goes with the Warriors. The Warriors have actually agreed to come to the Spartans practices. Some of them are going to help their little brothers. Other ones are just going to help some of the players overall.
That's good.
One thing that I didn't mention is actually the Normandy Lady Invaders last year through 2010. They actually came to the Warriors practices. They helped out the girls by showing them their skill. They welcomed them into their high school practices. They came to ours, showed us some new tips. And what was really nice about that is the girls picked up high school caliber tips through that.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Now it's time to share what they've learned with some of these younger boy players. So now the boys will actually have a little bit of an advantage that the girls didn't have in 2008 when we started. We had a lot of first-year soccer players.
Yeah, they came in fresh on their own.
Yeah,
so
they had no idea what positions were. You know, I even remember, I think we placed everybody in hockey positions. Because Coach Craig didn't know what he was doing either.
It's good you learned.
It's very true. So a lot of the Warriors are going to be at our practices. They're going to help with them, again, with some of their knowledge. So we're definitely looking forward to that. And speaking of that, let's move on to our Spartans Player of the Week feature. So here he is. Corey Smith is actually going to be joining us in the studio momentarily. We'll see you back. Hey, welcome back, everybody. I'm here with our Spartans Player of the Week, Corey Smith. Corey, welcome to the show. Actually, what we'd like to do is just talk to you for a little bit about soccer in general and what you're looking ahead for in 2011. So, is this the first year you've ever played soccer, Corey?
No.
No? So you've played in what, Division I and II, as I remember, right? And that was with the good old reversible jerseys. And this year we're actually getting our own logo. And who helped me come up with the logo and the color scheme, as I remember? Was that you? I think so, because we actually went through a catalog. We picked the jersey style, and then we sat down, and I threw a couple ideas at you about what logos we should be using, right? You remember that? So, do you like playing soccer?
Yes.
Are you looking forward to playing with the Spartans this year?
Yes.
Now, other things that you do outside of soccer. I'm not just talking about soccer in general, but anything else. What kind of hobbies are you into? What do you like doing just away when you're not playing soccer? What does Corey do when he goes home?
Play.
You play, huh? What, do you ride your bike, or do you like to play? What do you like? What sport do you like to watch on TV, or play video games of? Would it be Monster Jam by any chance?
Yes.
Yes, he definitely likes Monster Jam. And who's your favorite big monster truck?
Gravedigger.
Gravedigger? He's your favorite? Wow, that's pretty cool, huh? So you looking forward to getting that new jersey on?
Yes.
And what number are you going to be this year?
9.
Number 9. So everybody this year, look out for number 9. That's Corey Smith. And we're going to go back into the studio, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks for coming on the show, Corey. And we're back! Alright, well we got to take a look at Corey Smith right there. We've actually got to see a lot of insight on him because we saw how the team was created. So one more thing that we should mention this year is, of course, Maggie Thompson. She actually originally came to the team in 2009. Unofficially, she played for the Avalanche that season, but she did come on, and we credit her to be the assistant coach of the Warriors.
Okay.
She's actually going to do that again this year, and I think she's actually going to probably help out with the Spartans a little bit.
All right, that's cool.
And in fact, we do have a video right now of Maggie, so you want to show the video? We're going to overlay it right on the screen right now.
Let me grab her. Hold on a second.
Okay,
I think she's here. Hold on a second. Let me grab her here.
There's a guest appearance in the show right here. Hi, Maggie. How you doing?
Hi, Coach Craig.
Hey, I heard you're going to be our assistant coach this year.
Yeah, that's great. I'm looking so forward to it.
That's great. Hey, you look really good today.
Oh, thank you.
That's fantastic. Well, everybody, this is, of course, Maggie.
Hi, everyone.
Bear with us. This is the budget that we're on our show, but it works, right? So, Maggie, when we see you at the first practice, I'm looking forward to having a little bit of a reunion with you.
Oh, yeah,
And
me too.
Of course, your sister Madison will still be on the team, and then your little brother Gage on the Spartans.
I know. Good luck to the Spartans this year.
All right, thanks for coming in.
All right, thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
That was Maggie Thompson, everybody. So we definitely are looking forward to having her back. Well, let's go move on to our last segment of the show, which we're actually going to do our soccer tip of the week. So
Oh, that's cool. That'll be
let's go take a look at that.
Let's check it out.
Hey everyone, welcome to this week's soccer tip. I'm here with Caitlin D'Angelo of the Warriors. We're going to show you a couple little tips that you can use to get yourself in training, especially at this time. It's the spring. We really want to work on speed and agility. It's a quick little exercise that we're going to show you. It's basically you're going to be jumping over your soccer ball in place. You're going to go forward and then you're going to go sideways, okay? Caitlin, will you kind of do it maybe a couple times forward real quick, show them what we're talking about? 1, 2, 3, good. Now let's do side to side. We're going to mix it up and go side to side. And you do another couple of those. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now what this is going to do, this is going to help you with your speed and agility and start building up your muscles for this coming season. It's a really important exercise. A lot of the girls do this in the wintertime when they're at home. You got nothing to do. It's something that can not harm any of your furniture, which is really important. So again, let's try that one more time. We'll go forward. And then mix it up right away and go sideways. It's a real simple jumping move. Another thing you can do inside your house, even if the weather's bad outside, is you can kind of dribble the ball just between your legs and get up the ability that you can control that ball in a game situation. So, Caitlin, will you kind of show us that move right now? So just keeping it like that, back and forth. Real simple. You're staying in about a 5-foot radius at the most. So that's this week's soccer tip. Thanks, Caitlin, for coming on. And we'll see you next week. And we're back. All right,
Well,
that was the last segment.
that was great. That was
That's
a
great.
great soccer tip.
Well, this was definitely a great first show for WSST.
Yeah, we'd like to thank a few people for helping us out
That's
here.
true. This show was brought to you in part through the assistance of Napoleon's Pizza.
Which I hope we get a few for the next show.
I'm definitely hoping so.
Yeah.
That would be definitely good.
That would be excellent.
And of course, my good friends over at the 4 Soccer Shops.
Yep. And you know that jamming music at
Oh,
the
the
beginning.
killer music at the beginning, and you're going to hear some killer music at the end. That was provided by
Jackie.
That's right. So definitely check that out. So until next week, I'm Craig,
I'm Joe.
and we'll catch you later. Go Warriors!
Go Spartans.
Fascination with your thoughts. I